an actress and you're also a filmmaker, up-and-coming filmmaker. You posted your films on YouTube. What was the last one you posted?
Okay, so yeah, the last one I posted is called Internal Conflict. So you know the 48-hour film challenge? I don't know if you've heard about it. It's like a festival. It's a film festival. And basically, you get 48 hours to make a film. They literally time it, and they give you a prompt, and they give you specific things, so you can't cheat. You can't have a script already, because it's very specific. It'll be like, you need a character that says this, and there needs to be a rubber band, or, for example, and this line needs to be said.
Right.
And I was part of it last year, and then this year, with a separate company, they reached out to me on Instagram, and they were like, hey, like, do you want to do part of the challenge? And I was like, sure. So we did it. It was called Internal Conflict, and it was super fun. It was like basically the entire cast was women. I think we had like one dude.
Then it's not all women.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't check the diversity box.
That's true. But no, it was super fun. I'd never worked with this company or director, so it was a lot of fun, and they invited me to be part of it because they always have two in the year. They have their main one, and then they have a Halloween one coming up. And they invited me to be part of it. I'm still seeing, because that would be we would be starting this Friday. So I'm still trying to see if I'm going to be part of it. I'd definitely love to, but I kind of have to like look at my schedule. But I think
so. You were part of it last year.
Yeah.
And with your short film, or
no? Okay, so last year I had someone different reach out to me on, I think it was like an Instagram mutual that I had. And he told me about the challenge. I've never been part of it. I've only heard things about it. And he was like, hey, they all went to college together. So he was like, my college is doing like the 48 challenge, and we're looking for actors. Like, do you want to be part of it? And then I did it. And then it was fine. But I never talked to these people again. Like, I have them on Instagram, but I don't think they've been working on stuff. I don't know. But in that festival, I met everyone else, because they do a screening of all the films. So you meet people, they have a red carpet. So I stayed behind, and I talked to a lot of people. And from there, I met the director that texted me, DM'd me
for this
year.
one. Okay.
It was a completely different thing. It was super random. He was like, hey, do you have any plans to be part of the 48-hour challenge film this year? And I was like, honestly, I mean, I'd love to do it, but I haven't reached out to anyone. And he's like, okay, I'll put you in the group. And he put me in the group, and that's literally what happened.
Well, congratulations. And you were planning to act for this one as well as you did last time.
Yeah, I mean, we all helped like co-write the last one. But I think it's probably going to be the same thing. If I decide to do it, it'll be like part writing, mostly acting. I would love to direct one. I think it's just harder for me to get a crew.
Right.
Because I don't have the cameras, and I don't know people that are able to take, 48 hours, that's the 2 days off like that. So right now, I'm okay with just acting, but I'd love to be directing at some point.
Wouldn't you like be able to, in a future instance, like whoever recruits you, instead of recruiting you as an actor, they recruit you as a director? Maybe that's the best option, right?
Yes, the thing is that the person that recruited me is the director.
So, all right, but for the future, okay.
Right, so it would be if
a writer.
Right, if I get recruited by someone like that, I would definitely love to like direct and everything. If not, I'll just wait like until I can get at least like some people to do my own thing, like a crew. Just like, cinematography. I don't even mind doing most of the work. Like, I don't mind writing or even editing. Like, I love to edit. It's mostly like the camera. Like, I don't have anything to record. I don't even have mics. Like, I don't have anything that's good quality.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to submit something like on my phone.
Right.
People have done it. And actually, they're not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, you can film 4K in a phone right now.
Yeah, you can do a lot, and people have done it. And I've seen some great projects that have been done on the phone. And I've seen some shitty projects that have been done in like really good cameras. I guess it's just that like perfectionist side of me that like if I want to do something, I want to do it right. And I just want to put all my effort. And I don't feel like, personally, me doing it with my phone is like putting it my best effort, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get it.
Not for something like that, at least.
It's just like your mindset, like you think. I mean, you can try.
I can try.
Yeah. Have you ever filmed short films with your phone, or have you ever been trying like with the production company?
Yes, one of my, actually the last short film that I wrote and everything that's on my channel, I did it fully on my phone. This
Sexual violence.
No, not
Oh.
not that one. Go check that one out. No,
Yeah. What was the name of that one?
Hello, Amari is my YouTube channel. If you guys want to
Yes.
check it out.
yes. We'll have it in the description. But what was the name of
You're
that
talking
one?
about I Love You. That's the one where I get hit.
Yeah, that was it.
It talks about domestic violence.
Yeah.
No, that one, it was filmed on a camera. I was able to get people that helped me out, like film it and everything, and then I did the editing part of it and directing all of that. The last film I have on my YouTube channel, it was after AMDA. It was like
that's why, because I don't remember you telling me about this, like, because this short film that you're talking about that you have after AMDA is the one you did for your 48-hour challenge. No, it's another one. So you've done 2 things after AMDA.
I've done a couple things. Yeah, I've done a music video too. Like
okay, we need to get understand because
okay.
I thought you had done like everything you did. I thought you said that it was during AMDA time.
No,
like the last thing.
So the very last short film that I made was after AMDA. I started filming it at AMDA, but I didn't finish it like editing and filming other parts until after I graduated. It was like right after.
Okay, and what's the name of that one?
That one's called what's the name of my own film?
Let's look it up, okay? No, don't worry, I'll look it up here.
Is It Hard to Love Me? There you go.
Is it that?
Is it Hard to Love Me? Yeah. It was a poem. It was a spoken word poem that I wrote. And then I did the entire film. I don't know if you know them, but I also used people from AMDA, like Jack and Liv. They weren't in our cohort.
Jack, you know?
I don't know. Yeah.
The guy from the gym.
No, different. Yeah, there was people. They were not in our cohort. It's on. Hannah's on it for like 2 seconds. She's on it.
Okay.
Honestly, like.
Okay, so the last thing that shows up here on your YouTube is Is It Hard to Love Me?
Yeah.
The spoken word poem. Okay. And
that was the name of the project, and that's my acting reel.
And you can't put the 24-hour one, 48-hour one.
It's posted. It's just not on my channel because I didn't.
Right, you can't like re-upload it or something.
I don't think so.
That would be like great because like to have all your portfolio.
Right. I don't have the copyright like on it.
It has copyright?
Yeah, well, it's all you see that as it. So,
wow. So it's the 48-hour challenge is like something pretty big. It's not like whatever, like something small, like.
Obviously,
I've never heard of it.
Anyone can apply for it. So even if you wanted to film something on your phone and you'd wanted to do it, you could.
I'll subscribe.
Thank you. You could. But the time that like this time, actually both times I work with like actual agencies or like companies. So yeah, I don't have the copyright for it, so I couldn't post
Gotcha.
it. There's like
who has the copyright? The 48-hour or the director? Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I can use the footage and everything. It's actually on my reel. I have a little clip of it, but I can't re-upload the entire film.
Gotcha. And then there was a third one you talked about. Oh, a music video. What was that?
Yeah, so earlier in the year I was part of this music video by this upcoming artist. His name is Praise. And he does like, I don't know how to describe the kind of music because I wouldn't say it's R&B, but it's like chill music.
Okay. Like lo-fi? Lo-fi? I don't
like,
know how it's called.
Not like lo-fi. It's like light rap. I don't even know what to describe that type of like
cozy.
Maybe like indie type of music. I don't know.
Okay.
But I did that at the very beginning of the year. It was a project I booked through a Facebook group. Like I'm on a lot of acting Facebook groups. And I saw the casting, so I submitted my stuff. They reached back to me. I had a meeting with the director, and he was like, "Yeah, like I think you'll be great." And I did it earlier in the year. It was like up in the mountains. It looks beautifully shot. Like I'm not gonna lie, everything was very professional. The set was super fun, and the guy's really cool. Praise is really cool. And it was just, I've never done something like that because he's also like an actor as well.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just like your typical music video where you have the artist singing and then people dancing. Like it wasn't like that. In the music video, we're a couple. And then there's clips where like we're fighting and there's clips where like everything's fine.
So he had an artistic vision.
Right. So it's like to portray this like toxic couple. So at certain points we'll be chilling literally next to each other, whatever. And there's be scenes where we're like screaming at each other. And at some point I get really mad at him and I grab something and I hit him. And he falls. And the music drops and then all of a sudden it cuts to me.
In Minecraft.
The music.
No, in stage combat, right?
The stage combat.
Fake.
No, obviously. But
no.
So he falls, and then I'm in a car all of a sudden, and his body's in the trunk because I think I killed him. So he's in the trunk the entire time.
Oh
and
my
he's
God.
singing from the trunk.
Wow,
and
that's
I'm
cool.
driving the car. I'm crying because I'm like freaking out. At some point, you can see the cops coming to me.
Wow, I want to watch it.
It's a really cool music video. I'll give you the link. It's cool.
I'll put it down below too.
Yeah.
I would get copyright stricken if okay.
You can put the link below.
Okay, yeah. I wanted to react to it right now, like, but probably the song.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the copyrights. Yeah, but I'll show you. It was a lot of fun filming it. And it was cool because it wasn't just a music video. Like, I didn't feel like it was just like I was just standing there. There was a cool vision. There was a story being told. So I got to also like get a lot of my acting. There's literally a scene we shot it in the car. But obviously the car's not actually moving. Right. The way they had it, we had someone standing outside and they had a light and they were going like this to make it seem like I'm passing by like headlights and everything. And then they were moving like the car a little bit so it looked like I'm actually driving.
Wow,
the entire time it was parked in like a little hill.
Yeah.
And there's lights, there's like sounds to make it look like I'm driving. I'm turning the wheel and everything. Like I'm freaking out. It was cool.
Wow. It's crazy how many like visual effects can be done with so simple, or like make it look so real.
Yeah.
With so simple like effects.
Yeah,
like,
not even
just
using
moving
like exactly, not even using like AI. I think that's the craziest thing. It's like you'll be surprised how many things you can just do by literally just having another
practical
person. Even like sounds or everything.
Stuff.
Like
yeah.
I've seen a lot of the times where like when people are getting killed in movies, like they're getting their head chopped, that sound, it's literally a lot of the times they're just dropping a watermelon or a pumpkin. Like it's something so simple as that. We can do that. Like I could literally do that and shoot it. And
we could probably just like download a person falling to the floor MP3 sound
and then
effects.
Just put it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
But it's like a pretty simple, I bet, like simple sound.
Yeah, but it was.
Since everything's in the internet.
So it was super fun.
And was that like the biggest, like the set experience that you've had, like the bigger scale one, like the biggest scale?
I feel like the biggest scaled production I've been on actually was a long time ago. Like it was like before AMDA times. I was also in a music video for a Hispanic artist. If anyone knows him, his name is Aldo Casabona. He's actually pretty known. I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, me neither.
I guess he's known in Latin America. Like people know he's hace reggaeton.
Okay. Maybe that's why I don't know.
And I was really little. I was 16 or 17. I don't think casting knew that I was that young. And it was filmed at a club.
Okay.
And the club is like a club / arcade. And it was like theme in the 80s. So everyone was like dressed in the 80s. And I remember I showed up to set and I was so like, I felt so intimidated because it was like these grown women and a lot of them were wearing like kind of revealing outfits. And I really stuck to the mood board they sent us. I had like, I had like an 80s outfit. It was like very colorful. It wasn't like
you were the only one who stuck to the assignment.
I mean, they stuck to the assignment. They just like I guess took it to that side, and I didn't. But I think it worked fine. And I'm on it for like 2 seconds, to be honest with you, in the music video. But the production was very, I guess, intimidating because I remember getting there and everything was like it was crazy. Like they had all these cameras and like all the actors' positions, and then
that was your first kind of probably set experience too, so it's like
not my first, but the first that it was like that
big. Okay.
Yeah, definitely the first that was like that big. I remember it was so short too. Like I was only there for maybe 2 hours. But it was so fun. Like they had like these prop milkshakes. I remember them putting them together and just seeing like, wow, they don't use actual like milkshakes on this. Like what the fuck? Like I had to hold one. It was so fun though.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, everything else after that, like the sets, they've been cool. Don't get me wrong, they've been a lot of fun. But I feel like that one is probably one of the biggest ones, biggest I've been.
Yeah, you always those feel different. The first one you go on a big set because like I said, I've been doing a little background work, and that's prepared me for like the big scale projects and stuff. And like, sure, I'm on the background and stuff, but it still feels like you learn so much still being like the third person to the right, to the left, like the third tree in the background, you know?
Right, because you're watching everything.
Yeah. And that's why I was so surprised when you said like film a whole short film in a day, because all the power to you, but I just like some days they film like a whole 2 minute scene in a day or in 2 days or something, and it was like I didn't know it took so long. I didn't know.
No, I think it's as long as you have like a certain vision, and I think that's also like an advantage of working in a smaller set, is that I always like to come prepared. If I'm directing, like I already know exactly what I want. I'm not there to like really try anything out. Like I have my vision. Like when I filmed my film I Love You, because I think that's like the best film I've ever made so far. It took all day. We were there in the house like the entire freaking day. We did not leave until nighttime. And I just had a vision for everything. That film is, I think it's like 5 minutes, 6 minutes maybe. So it did take a while, but I also knew exactly what I wanted. I knew that this is the time that we were gonna start. I knew exactly where I was gonna position my actors. In that case, I was also like, I acted on it. I was the lead.
Yeah.
So I think that also gives me an advantage because I already know what I want.
But also that makes it probably take longer because you're doing two double work duty at the end of the day.
Yes and no. I think if you trust your crew, which I really did trust my crew, like my cinematographer, I told him exactly like all the shots that I want. I filmed it on my phone and then I showed him this is what I want, so he could just replicate it in the camera. So he already knew what I wanted. Everyone obviously read the script, the shot list. Like I trusted everyone that they knew what my vision was.
So you just let things go and just focus on your acting.
Exactly. There were only minor things where I had to like be like, hey, maybe do this like this, like only like notes. There was no point where I feel like I got stressed out or anything. It was just everyone knew their position, and it was like that. And I already knew what I needed to bring for my character, so I also didn't have to direct someone else to tell them, oh, in this part you need to do this, in this part you need to do this, because I already knew what I wanted. You know.
That's good. That's good. And is your like end goal like say like when you're already settled in the industry and all that? Is your main goal like being a filmmaker or being an actress?
To be honest with you, I think I just want to do it all. Like I would want to still act, but I would also love to direct.
Okay, so do everything everywhere all at once.
Because I love acting. I love being in front of the camera. I love portraying different characters and everything. But I also love creating things of my own. Like I love writing. I Love You, the film that I did, I also wrote the entire thing and I edited it.
I was thinking, oh, she loves me, and then I was like, oh, okay, the film, right.
Yeah, the film. Like I wrote it, directed it, edited, like the entire thing. So I don't mind. I would honestly, in an ideal world, I would love to direct projects where I can also act in them. I would just
be like a style of Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I was gonna bring him up, like kind of like him, where he puts himself in his own movies.
Yeah.
And he plays around with everything. Yeah. I would love to do that kind of thing.
That's a great. It's tough. I bet it's really tough. Like whenever I see like directed by the same person who's like starring, I always am like I can't imagine. And sometimes I've been in background sets when like they do that, but that's like, of course I'm in the background. People are like in the front doing their stuff and both starring and directing. But like I still I will go crazy. I feel like doing that, but I guess it's possible because people do it.
If you trust your crew, it's possible. I also think, not for my film I Love You, but I have another film on my YouTube channel called To Be a Woman. For that one, I also directed it and I was also the lead on it. And when I came to my scenes, the other actors, like they actually helped me out a lot, because there was a scene where I needed to look. It was a shot through the mirror, but it was at me. Like you see my entire face, and it was like a very emotional point of the film. And I was trying to bring that emotion, and the other actors, since there was no audio in this part, they were telling me like, oh, like try this, or like think about this. Like, they really helped out. So I feel like as long as you have a crew that you know
Trust.
and that you trust,
Yeah.
they'll also help you out. Even though you're directing, like, they'll also give you instructions. They'll also help you, give you notes, you know? So I think that as long as you have that in order, I think you can do it.
True. That's a very good insight to keep in mind for whoever wants to do that.
Try it, yeah.
Yeah, because it's fun. It's fun to create your own stuff and then also be in the scene.
And I also think it's a credit that no one can take away from you. You know what I mean?
No.
In a time where there's all these people that move to LA that want to be actors, you're competing with hundreds of people every single day that you submit for an audition.
Mm-hmm.
Your own work, no one can take that away from you. Because if you're writing your own work and you're directing it and you say, oh, well, I want to be the lead.
Right.
Who can take that
That's
away
true.
from you?
It's yours. It's your thing.
You produce your own work, and that way you're not just waiting for someone to say yes to you. You're auditioning, but you're also producing work in the meantime, so you're not staying out of the loop. You're also
big brain mentality.
And you never know who watches your stuff. I saw this guy who did a film, like a short film on YouTube. I wish I remember the name, but I don't remember it. And it was a really good film, and it reached millions of people on YouTube. People started like watching it, and it reached the right audience to the point where some director watched it, and he recruited him to be like make a film together. Like once you put your work out there, you really know who
you never know
who's watching.
Right.
You don't know what opportunities, what doors that might open.
Right. But then again, it's probably 1 in a million, right? But who knows if you're the 1 in a million?
You could be.
Yeah, or maybe it's not 1 in a million nowadays with the progress of social media and like how mainstream it's become to create stuff. It's become like the new Hollywood, probably. YouTube.
Everyone's creating their own stuff.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what's needed. I think people who still just audition and don't do anything outside of that, it's a lot harder to find that. Yes, you need to adapt, and I think the times now is like everyone's posting content. Everyone's posting some sort of thing. Like, for example, you're doing like a podcast. Like, again, you never know who's watching it. You never know who might like listen to these things and like it might help out. Like, you know, I think doing things outside of what you're comfortable doing is what's gonna make you that 1 in a million. It's what's gonna make you different. Because there's a lot of people that might look like you or that might sound like you and might even act like you. But imagine if you pull up to an audition and you can say, just an example, like you can dance. Oh yeah, I know how to do the waltz. I don't know. I know how to stage combat. Like, you don't know what other people, they might not have those skills. Like something so random. If you add all these skills to you to keep like looking for other things to do, you are going to be that 1 in a million because there's no one that's going to look like you, talk like you, and have all these skills. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like putting yourself in the best scenario that you can by like trying as much as you can and like doing as much as you can to be able to be in like the best possible spot to then be seen, I guess. That's smart. It's really smart, Mariana. You become a very wise woman.
Thank you. I think it's also like just a change of mindset. Like, I'm sure you hear it a lot too. Like, oh, are you really sure you want to do acting? Like, it's so hard and everything. But I think it's only so hard if you make it hard. Like, I'll give you an example. I did a self-tape like before coming here for a short film. Nothing like, not a super big production, but I read the script and it was so cool. And my character, she plays a boxer. And I'm kind of training this other girl who's boxing. And, you know, boxing is like a male-dominant sport. It's mostly men. And it's about a lot of things. Like, it's about identity, but it's also about, like, I don't want to spoil it, but at the end, the two girls are kind of, like, in love with each other, and they just don't know how to express that. And I've never boxed in my life. I have literally never, ever in my life actually, like, boxed. And maybe hit a punch and bag. That's about it. But, you know, in the description, they said any athleticism you have experience, like, it helps. And I have a lot of experience dancing. I also, like, I've been working out for a long time. Like, I lift weights. Like, I feel like I can get around it. So instead of saying no or, like, I'm not going to get it, I submitted for it, and then I got a callback to do, like, the sites and everything.
Oh, you got a callback?
I got a callback.
Oh, that was a callback. Okay,
yeah, it was a callback. And then I searched up videos. I spent, like, a good 2 hours searching up videos on YouTube, on TikTok, on like female boxers, the way they stand, the way they move, like what is it like, you know? And then I asked a friend of mine if I could borrow some gloves because he has boxing gloves, and I just went for it. And I made sure that when I'm doing the self tip, it looks like I'm doing it, because if I look like I'm doing it, why would they say no? Like that's the way I think, you know?
Yeah, and that's the way acting works. Like people don't die in a movie. They act as if they're dying.
But you have to know a way to make it believable.
Right, like the moves you make, the action. Right, that's true. Really smart, Mariana.